Hello everyone, Greg here. Today I'm at Free Play Florida 2021 to see what it's like when Free Play Florida returns.
I must let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that when you come to Free Play Florida, you play great games. You hear great music. I guarantee that if you follow me through the rest of the weekend, you will have one of the greatest times that you never thought you could have. What's happening right now is a memory that will last forever. Follow, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest Jazzercise instructor in the building right now. Let's go. And reach and back, and reach and back, and reach and small. I said it's small. Down, uppercut, down, uppercut, down. You say uppercut now. Here we go. Shout out to the Guardians of Justice. Please give them a round of applause. They legitimately had no idea what they signed up for.
Over here we have the Aladdin's Castle section. I believe that's an Aladdin's Castle Street Fighter. It's branded Aladdin's Castle right there on the side. But I love this sign. There's also an Aladdin's Castle pinball machine right here. Don't know how much pinballing I can do with just one hand because I gotta hold the camera with the other. But hey, I got two flippers on. Oh! Maser Blaster. I think I remember this one. It's got this gun right here that moves. It's pretty cool. Got the handle right here. Hubert Cubes over there. So here's a good punch-out story for you. You know why they have multiple screens? Nintendo had a surplus of monitors, and they thought, how can we use up all these monitors? So they're like, well, let's go ahead and throw them into a punch-out game. Punch, punch. Having to hit the buttons like this. Left, right. So I was here on Friday before the show actually started, and they were setting this machine up, and they were so excited about this. I got the pedal. Oh yeah, you can see my exciting Zumba pants here. There's no cars for me to crash on, so all I have to do is avoid hitting the sides of the road. And now it's just going straight. I don't know, did the game end? Out away. Oh crap, I just crashed again. What's mostly exciting about this Hubert machine is right here on the side. It was signed by the creator, Warren Davis. And if you're interested in buying one of the most difficult games of all time, Defender, you can get this one for a measly 1,200 bucks. One-handed gameplay with Defender. This is gonna be impossible. I don't have enough fingers. Oh, I can thrust and shoot. There we go, but I can't move up and down. Oh shoot, gotta turn around, turn around. I really need some kind of a camera mount so I can play these games. Here's another one of my favorites, Zaxxon. Got the trigger right here, but it's like, this controller is actually like made out of metal. So it's pretty sturdy. Also realistic too. Whenever you're gonna be flying a spaceship through a 3D environment, you definitely wanna do it with a metal joystick. Asteroids Deluxe. Now, I was playing this earlier, and it's just so cool because the way they designed this, it's kind of got this Pepper's Ghost effect kind of thing where you see the game reflected on the screen. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh crap. Oh, at least I can hit the shield here. How do I fire? There we go. There we go. It's hard to move. It's hard to do it with one hand. Hard to play this game with one hand. Oh, I almost survived. And what we have here is a Super Mario Brothers 3 arcade unit. I can almost do this. I can almost play this game with one hand. And we got some more classics. Operation Wolf, race driving, Super Sports. Looks like a bowling, like the trackball in this looks like an actual bowling ball. It's actually a pretty interesting Mega Man cabinet. Oh, he doesn't know which way he's firing. He's firing the wrong way. No, the other way. You're supposed to shoot that way. Oh, there you go. And check out the Road Blasters sit-down arcade. This is cool. Oh, I got the turbo. I'm going super fast. Can't believe I lasted this long. And here's another old game called Gunfight. Look at this guy. He's not moving. This is an artwork piece called Gunfight. And then over here on the side, we've got the dignitaries. There's George Lowe. Hi, George. Did you get a sandwich today?
Show your pants.
Did you show my pants? Yes. Yes, aren't they wonderful?
Yeah. There's nothing like trying to eat lunch and having somebody jam a camera in your face.
Come here and buy things.
That way I can give it all to the fine fine folks at Mercedes on Monday morning.
And then here's Tim Lapetino's booth. He did a book called Pac-Man, Birth of an Icon. And of course, his more famous book at this point would be The Art of Atari. And then here's a couple of more empty booths. That's where Richard Divizio is sitting. That's where Daniel Pesina is sitting. And then over here is where Paul Niemeyer is sitting. They're currently in a panel right now, so I can film their tables and not be bothered by, you know, really exciting banter. And then over here is Tim Kitzrow, the voice of NBA Jam. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
You're doing well. Good, good. And Warren's back to his desk. Hey, Warren. See you in a little bit. See you at your panel. There's Mario, Giant Mario. I think that's Sector from Mortal Kombat 3. He's scared of me. He can't stand these fists. It's like a three-way battle between Chun-Li, Mario, and Sector. It's the Glamour Shack team. The Guardians of the something or other. Yeah, okay, awesome. And then what we have here is a DDR style game created by this lady right here, Jen May, for Pac-Man. I guess you have to move left and right on the panel here to make the character move up. He lost. And there's actually a bit of a line to do the Pac-Man challenge here. A few people waiting in line. Tucked away over in this little corner, we've got even more arcade games. Here's one I've never heard of before. New York, New York. Here's the controls, left and right, and fire. Joust 2, Survival of the Fittest. Bet you didn't know they made a sequel to Joust, did you? And the ever popular Star Wars, Buck Rogers, Planet of Zoom, Cyberball. Here's a big Cyberball. It's a stand-up Night Driver. I've seen a sit-down Night Driver, never seen a stand-up one before. Here's one of my favorites, Stun Runner. It's got some pretty cool 3D graphics for back in the early 90s. And we got a couple of Cabaret units, Battle Zone there, Donkey Kong here. You got the Gorf Cabaret right here, Crazy Climber Cabaret. You can own this game. Scan that code.
Hey, there's some great old games in this show that I don't see anywhere else. There's such a great eclectic collection of the old pinball games, the old arcade games. If you haven't seen everything, a few of my games. Well, a lot of people don't know I started out doing pinball before the arcade games. Ladies, get your dollar bills ready, because coming to the stage, it's Mr. Boom Shakalaka, reading comic books, old movie scripts, whatever he throws at me. I got a request from someone. They wanted me to marry them, and they said, any ideas like how you can do this ceremony? I was like, we are gathered here today to join together this man and this woman to this rim in holy dunkramony. Do you promise to love, honor, and dunk on this rim as hard as you can the rest of your life?
I do.
I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Boom Shakalaka. You may now kiss the rim. Kaboom! All right, enjoy the show. Boom Shakalaka.
And then here's Billy Mitchell's booth, full of hot sauce and posters and pictures of himself. And of course, he always brings the popcorn. Billy always brings the popcorn, doesn't he?
Yesterday they said no popcorn.
No popcorn?
Because of the mess.
That's because you're getting people fat.
But the news lady, but the bad news lady who said it, she's off the rest of the weekend.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to worry about it.
No.
Nobody's ever going to know that you had popcorn here, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Is that it?
I wouldn't think we'd ever like be caught on video or anything.
No, nobody will ever, trust me, nobody will ever see this video.
Yeah.
And where can they find you, and where can they find your book?
You can find my book at the front merch table and better booksellers all around the world. And also, I will be signing right after the talk. So talk at 4 o'clock. I'll be signing right after that and tomorrow as well.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Space Ghost Live. Let's give it up for the one and only George Lowe. So how have you been? It's been a couple of years since we've seen each other.
It was a weird experience, I'm sure, for everybody. I started hiding in February of 20, And my first actual gig outside of the house was September of this year. But they called me in once, wanted me to do a commercial for Heinz, really funny spot. And it was a bunch of young producers, and these are the moments that you cherish going forward in your career. First at bat for Publix, the young producers say, hey, it's great to have Space Ghost here. How would Space Ghost sell Heinz? And I said, hey, kids, slap this on your wieners.
Can you explain to me what a Dukin is? Because that sounds like something Moltar does when he messes in his jumpsuit.
Normally I would, but I threw out my back last week and I can't really get in. Right?
So it's like a martial arts movie.
Yeah, with energy and pixels and all that.
Is that a way to get the bowels moving, get the colon to clear out?
I won't ask you. You don't have to tell me.
Okay.
There's so much more than just doing the trick. The mechanics of the trick is just a tiny little part of it. That's why I don't call myself a magician. I call myself a guy that does magic tricks. Because magicians are true artists. And I'm not quite there yet. I don't think I'm there yet. Anyway, I really thank everybody for coming, because it was an opportunity for me to really just try to put something together. And I don't know if you know this, but I was terribly nervous. I was like, schwitzen.
Has the dunk gone out of your game? Do you wish you could dunk all night long like you're 18 again? Do you have trouble getting up, staying up in the lane, and finishing strong and hard at the rim? Then ask your doctor about Boom Shock Lock Energy. That's right, now with Dunk It All. Dunk It All with AccuLink, guaranteed to give you 6 extra inches of vertical when you need it. That's right, give a dunk less than over 5 seconds. Call Dr. J immediately, because you may have just broken his dunk record from the foul line. Use Boom Shock Lock Energy responsibly. Side effects include foam-at-the-mouth, trash hugging, and catching on fire. And now Boom Shock Lock at 24/7, because you never know when the moment may arrive. Kaboom! God!
That wraps up another edition, our 6th edition of Space Ghost Live. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope to see you again next year, and I am out of here.
And here I am back on the floor with the guests. There's Daniel Pesina. There's Richard Divizio. There's Paul Niemeyer. Wonderful folks, all of them. Didn't even show the pinballs yesterday. This seems to be the bigger draw this year, is the pinballs. I like the sweet Godzilla pinball. A Mandalorian pinball? Man, that's cool. Also, here's one from Gottlieb called Deadly Weapon. I'm afraid to get too close to this play field. It says it's kind of deadly. If I touch it, am I gonna die? Starship Troopers. It's pretty cool. They got the little bugs up there too. Look at this play field. Oh no, it's out of order. Come with me if you want to live. Oh wait, that's the wrong. He didn't say that. Well, yeah, he did. He said that in Terminator 2, but not in The Last Action Hero. Here's a pinball called Silver Ball. Never was a pinball machine more appropriately named. And next to it, we have a game with Dualtron joysticks called Rapid Fire. Ooh, it rotates. That's cool. Class of 1812.
Revive my friends to all the most.
Remember, I can only play this with one hand, so... Oh, I got it. There we go. I gotta anticipate. It's much more challenging playing with one hand. Oh! I wouldn't even go to a current spa. I'm not really big on spas. Oh! Here's one called Stellar Wars. Hard body. Okay. Interesting. Solar Ride. It's kind of creepy looking. Here's one I recognize. Buck Rogers in the 25th century with Gil Gerard, and that's Princess Ardala. I think that was her name. Does not appear to be working, but it's for sale if you want it. Here's one called Madamari Flash Gordon. Looks like Sam Jones actually signed this Flash Gordon. Oh, I got it. All right, let's get a good hit here. Bam! Oh, I just got defeated by Ming the Merciless. I got some serious modern pinballs here. Lord of the Rings, Stranger Things, Black Knight, Sword of Rage. I remember the original Black Knight pinball game. The Avengers. Star Trek 2009. Which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the new Star Treks. Starts. It's got the Federation logo on it. Oh, you can push this button to launch the ball too. Okay. It's the lazy man's way of launching the ball. Centaur. That looks pretty cool. Star Wars. This is a good one. This is a really good one. And there's just so many pinballs. So many pinballs. Here's a couple of old style pinballs, one called Free Fall, another called Cross Down. I really like the vintage pinballs. They're so interesting to look at. Space Mission by Williams. And here's George Lowe playing a game of High Deal. I didn't know they let you out of your booth, sir.
Buddy, I love me the old stuff.
All right.
And this isn't even that old for me. Yeah, I'm in point off heaven, man. That's, you know.
I love to see you playing the games. Love to see you playing them.
Old dudes.
Which one is older, you or the pinball?
Why do I you kids out.
All right, so that was the pinballs. There's a lot of them this year. So I thought now I would look at some retail stuff. Here's a booth called the Pinball Dudes. Looks like they've got a lot of manuals and schematics and things like that. There's one for Evel Knievel, Lethal Weapon 3, and of course the ever popular WPC schematic manual. You can name what the board is for this, or what this board is. Just let me know down in the comments. We got some more Nintendo cartridges. Now, are these the graded Nintendo cartridges that I have to buy for $2 million a piece? This is the $2 million graded cartridges? Blades of Steel, I remember renting that back in the day. That was a lot of fun. My friend and I used to get into fights over it. Ooh, Dragon Warrior. I think I actually beat that back in the day too. There's the venerable Atari 2600 and the Intellivision, which I kind of need to add to my collection. CG Collectibles. And here's another retail booth. We have Super Nintendo up there. We got Nintendo Entertainment System Deluxe set with Rob the Robots. I don't know if he's in there or not, but oof, man. They want 600 bones for that one. Laser Tag. I remember Laser Tag. Pizza the Hut? It's like a milk box R2-D2. We got the Genesis here, Sega CD. What do we got here? What is this cool thing?
It's a little marble maze.
Oh, that's sweet.
Analog video game.
Oh man, check it out. There's a RoboCop toy. Oh, I've been getting big into RoboCop lately. Oh, and it talks too. Oh man, RoboCop, the future of law enforcement. So this booth was called Echo Base Collectibles. Here's a postcard, got their address on there. And here's some of that pixely style artwork. We've seen these folks before. Really enjoy the work that they do. Here you go, all you Epcot lovers. Figment, The Grinch, I Hunger. Simpsons? They even had this little fun table here where the kids came out and made little decorations, artworks, go along with the style of art that this vendor does. This one here is called It's All Geek to Me. They got some neat tapes over there I'll show you in just a minute. And they also got this one next to them here that's got all this artwork. I don't want to get too close to the artwork because sometimes people get offended when you film their artwork. These are like videotapes with little scenes from the movie inside. I think these light up. Camp Blood, Camp Crystal Lake, Friday the 13th, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Wizard of Oz, Great Muppet Caper. Oh, and I forgot E.T. and Gremlins, two of my favorites. These are pretty cool, these little shadow boxes with minifigs in them. Got Stan Lee, Loki, Gizmo and Stripe. And then this whole section down here was all retailers. So we got a Ghostbusters. What are these? These are like bags, aren't they? We came, we saw, we kicked at something. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Which one of these is your favorite one?
Oh, Buffy, all the way.
Buffy for sure? Okay. How about you, sir? Which one is your favorite?
I think the Ghostbusters one there.
The Ghostbusters one. I like that one too.
It was a One Slot t-shirt, now made into a satchel bag. Saving the planet, one t-shirt at a time.
You must know that I love Jason Voorhees. I'm a huge Jason fan. Good old vibrating football. That's a really accurate game too. When you play that, the players go exactly where you want them to go. All right, good talking to you guys. All right. And here's the old Kick-Bright store. Here's the gentleman that owns Kick-Bright. Good to see you again, man. It's been a while. TVs, movies. Halloween. You got any Friday the 13th? Where's the Jason Voorhees? Oh yeah, there he is, right there. Thank God it's Friday the 13th. Adults only. Should I film that? Probably not. And I almost forgot to show the video game buttons, but anyway, this is the Kick-Bright buttons and shop and buttons. And that's Jeffrey. Good to see you, man. Here's another booth selling games. Got a ton of controllers here. A bunch of different games here. Sega Saturn, Nintendo Switch, Xbox. Robert. I've been looking for you everywhere. Are you getting out? You getting night trap? This? I do remember that.
And the Lawnmower Man.
Dana Plato.
Super Nintendo.
Lawnmower Man, yeah. What is the name of your booth?
Cybertron Games.
Cybertron Games.
He really wants to get rid of the Lawnmower Man, Super Nintendo.
Lawnmower. He's got a lot of games here. Oh, he's got some Atari stuff too.
Mario 3.
You got Waterworld for the Atari 2600? That's what I've been looking for. Been looking for the Holy Grail. Yes, Waterworld.
Not Kevin Costner.
Not the Kevin Costner one. No.
Another Waterworld.
Jordan versus Bird.
That's great stuff right there.
Yeah.
Jordan versus
Who wins? Who wins, Jordan or Bird?
Ooh. Remember their commercials? When they hit the ball, you know, off the rafters?
This is a booth called Neo Games.
Those are good prices.
They're selling $5 each or 5 for 20. That is a good price. Good price. This is Scott Drayton. How's it going?
How you doing?
He's the guy who does a lot of hacks. They end up on Atari Age, and they actually make the actual cartridges.
You got Extinction, Gator Die. Isn't that cool?
Love that. I love the silver labels. They're awesome.
Yes.
Wonder if that's a is that a Freddy or a Jason?
That's fantastic.
All right, that was some retailers. How about a few odds and ends? Disneyland Toy Factory. Make your own Walt Disney characters and you can color them too. Is that Mickey in there operating this thing? Good luck, Mickey. This thing looks very complicated. And then here's another Disneyland Toy Factory. This one looks like it has a space capsule in it. This one I actually saw opened up. I should have filmed it, but I saw this whole thing opened up. It's pretty cool. But check it out. We got our own Free Play Florida mold there. And what we have here is a collection of classic computers. This one's playing Attack of the Petsky Robots. This is a Commodore 128, which actually has natively dual screens. Make sure you check out the 8-bit guy to learn more about Attack of the Petsky Robots. And we got a portable Commodore there. There's an Osborne, another Osborne running CPM. The Commodore PET 2001, another Commodore PET. This is an Amstrad PPP 640. And here is a IBM PC signed by David Murray, the 8-bit guy. And here's an Atari ST, one of my favorite computers. Here's an Atari 800 XL, another one of my favorites. The Atari 400. This is a Next workstation. Look at this thing. Here's a Macintosh and another Macintosh and an Apple II. Not sure what's going on here, but looks pretty fascinating. And here's the Glamour Shack photo op, surrounded by all this cool old stuff that would have been in a Radio Shack back in the day, I guess. Old style video camera. Imagine trying to film this vlog with that camera. Old style TV with the dials. If you get it just right, you can get HBO. This is a pretty cool display here, Glamour Shack. All this old stuff surrounding it. And over here in this section is just a whole bunch of Nintendos, mostly Nintendo 64s. I want to say they're having like a Smash, maybe a Smash Brothers tournament or something. They may have had that earlier. Looks like they're just playing some regular games now. And here we got some interesting little shorty arcade games. These are like the Japanese Sega games. Astro City, Miniature Clax, Cabaret. There's Splorin. How's it going, Splorin?
No pictures, please.
Ah, dang it. And then over here we've got the home systems, Vectrex, Nintendo, the Top Loader, Super Nintendo, PC Engine Duo R, Neo-Geo CD, the Jaguar with NBA Jam, the best version of NBA Jam, PlayStation, Nintendo Wii. There's the old GameCube, Xbox 360, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, the old Sega Dreamcast, Sega Genesis. This is not the standard Famicom that you'd get from Nintendo. This is a Sharp model, and it's red. Here's the answer to one of my trivia questions, the Sega SG-1000. Probably the greatest video game system of all time, the Atari 2600, playing one of my favorite games, which is Crawl. Tim, I'm so happy you made it out this year to Free Play Florida. It was an honor hanging out with you again, doing the interview. I'm so excited for your book. Thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Come back next year.
All right, we'll do it.
All right, everybody. I'm here with Mr. Boom Shakalaka himself, Mr. Tim Kitzrow. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Welcome to Greg's Game Room Boom Shakalaka on Fire Edition. Get those quarters ready. You're going to need them.
So how are you enjoying Free Play this year?
Free Play is the best time I've had since COVID. That's saying a lot, right? No, I mean, come on, a beautiful hotel and beautiful people, more importantly. Great gamers down here in Orlando, and some of the greatest collections of pinball machines, a lot of the old classics here that you don't see anymore, and the nicest staff I've ever worked with.
Yes, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you this weekend.
Likewise, my friend.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I hope you come back.
At the buzzer, Greg and Tim are out of here. Boom shakalaka.
Dun 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 dun.
I feel like I should get you to sign it too.
What? Altitude with attitude.
It's going to.
Boom shakalaka. What is this, Will Lanier sneaker? I don't even know who Will Lanier is.
Well, you know that's Brandon's because it's
a monster with the monster jams.
Those are Brandon's feet. That's Brandon.
Tim's money. Just start scribbling graffiti on it.
All right, from Free Play Florida, I think I've covered pretty much all of it. There's a lot of fun stuff here. Sorry you missed it this year, but come back for 2022. We'll have a lot of special guests, a lot of games to play, a lot of retail, a lot of games, toys, and fun stuff to do. Check out Free Play Florida. Right, Billy?
Free Play Florida 2021.
This is 2021.
Whoever's not here,
yes,
they're done. Out.
Get them out of here.
No, they're out of the industry.
We don't want them to come back for 2022?
No, I got their face by the door. They're not coming in.
Oh, no.
So
I just told everybody to come back for 2022.
You're right. We'll let them all in.
Okay, we'll let them in.
However, is it always the weekend before Thanksgiving? I believe so.
Pretty close to it.
Very good.
All right.
And that's the perfect weekend. Absolutely, that's where we'll be.
All right, awesome. Good talking to you, buddy.
Always, sir.
Before I go back to the show floor, I'm gonna peek into the panel room. I'm doing the 11 o'clock panel, so dang it, the door's locked.